Coming up, I'm going to be talking you through my tips for getting hair extensions for the first time, how to care for them, and also busting some hair extension myths. So keep watching to find out what they are. What's up and welcome back to All About Aoife. So today we're talking hair extensions. So I thought I would share with you some do's and don'ts when it comes to hair extensions, tips to look after your hair extensions. If you're considering getting them for the first time, I'm going to be telling you either why you should or why you shouldn't. And also I'm going to be busting some hair extension myths. So I'm a huge fan of hair extensions. I've been getting them in for years and years now, and I always get complimented on my hair because it looks so natural. Nobody knows I'm wearing hair extensions, and also because of the condition of the hair. So I have GoldFever hair extensions in at the moment, which are like the best on the market. You can get them in Ireland and the UK and the US I know of. I'm not sure of the others, but I'm sure if you check out their website you'll be able to see all the places where you can get your hair extensions applied by the fabulous GoldFever company. So they are absolutely amazing. They're so soft and silky. I've had these in for about 6 months now, so they're really long lasting as well, and the quality is good up until the end of your time with the hair extensions. So I suppose I wanted to share with you, if you're thinking of getting hair extensions for the first time, some things that you should think about. So first of all, if you've got lovely thick hair and you're just wanting it a bit longer, maybe you should try hold off and grow your hair yourself, because sometimes with hair extensions they can be quite thinning on the hair, because obviously they're pulling down the hair, the natural hair, so it can kind of thin your hair down just a little bit, which is annoying. But if you've got thick hair, you know, just go with it. Try grow your hair. I know it's a struggle, but just try it. And if not, and if you think you really want extensions, then go for it. The second thing I would say if you're thinking about getting hair extensions is to really do your research. Look into the brand and look into what's affordable for you, of course, but what is the best of the best, because you don't want to be going for something that's going to be really bad quality, really bad bonds. You're going to be able to see the bonds when you tie your hair up. You're going to be able to kind of like have stuff falling out. You don't want to have like not be able to use certain products or certain kind of hairstyling things on the hair because the hair isn't good. You want good quality hair, because if it's going to be on your head and it's going to be stuck there for a long time, you want the good stuff. So I'd say do your research into your brands. As I said, GoldFever are my favourite, and I've been using them for a couple of years now, and they are just really, really good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend them as a brand. Thirdly, I should say, you should also really look into your hairstylist or whoever's going to be applying your hair extensions. Make sure they have a lot of experience in that area, because you don't want to be going to somebody. There's nothing worse when you see girls, especially with blonde hair. I don't know what it is about blonde hair, and they have like this blonde here and then they've got like a different color blonde coming down here, and nothing's blended, there's no layers, everything's just a bit like, girl, you should go back to your hairdresser. So yeah, I would say definitely go to somebody that knows the hair extension business, knows what they're doing, can do a great color match and really blend it into your own hair. So they're kind of my top 3 things. If you're thinking about getting hair extensions, do your research on your brands and of course your hairstylist, and just really have a little think about it, because you don't want to look back afterwards and think maybe I shouldn't have got them because the effects on my hair now, or you know what, they cost a lot and I didn't really need them. So they're my top 3 tips of if you're getting hair extensions. If you have hair extensions, great, like me, you're a hair extension gal and you want to learn how to look after them. So as I said, I've had them for years, so I know lots of tips for looking after hair extensions. So when you get them in the beginning, it's really important that you get a good brush. So I have my brush here, and this guy, I'm sure you probably see these around, and they kind of have like a reddish orange tint in here, and then they have like plastic bristles here, and then more like hairy bristles on the inside, and it's a big paddle brush as well. And anytime that like I'm out with girls or something and I lend them my hairbrush, they're always like wow, because it just gets the knots out like straight away. It's really, really good, and they're always fascinated by this brush. You can get them in most pharmacies, and you can get them in smaller sizes as well if this is too big for your handbag, which it is kind of too big for many of my handbags, I'll admit. Also, tangle teasers are great for getting the tangles out of your hair, but you do want to kind of hold onto the hair as you're brushing, because you don't want anything coming out unnecessarily. So I like to just really hold the hair extension about here, brush through the hair, and that way you're not going to be damaging anything, you're not going to be pulling anything that you shouldn't be, and it just gets a really nice brush through the hair. So I said tangle teasers, and these guys as well. I don't know the specific name on these, but sometimes hair extension brands also give you, or you can buy a brush that goes with the brand, so it's kind of best to just do something like that as well, because if it's made for the hair extensions, it's going to be the best for the hair extensions. So secondly, another thing is to get kind of like a detangler. So I find this mane and tail detangler good. I spray this on after the shower, and then it just kind of like, I also put a lot of conditioner on in the shower, especially on the ends of my hair. So that's another thing to point out. So conditioner on the ends, and then this kind of on the ends as well, and it just kind of gets rid of any tangles in the hair. Also, it's good to know, do not put any conditioner near the bonds or up here. So obviously you have your own natural hair on top, so what you want to do is kind of separate it, put your conditioner on that, but you don't want to put any conditioner near the bonds, because obviously it can break down the bonds and then your hair extensions will fall out. So all that lovely work that you've put in and all that money that you paid will be gone down the drain with your hair conditioner. So yeah, just wash it with a non-sulfate shampoo is also good to note as well. So obviously brands as well have their own hair extension kind of shampoo. Good to invest in them as well, and then get a really good conditioner for the ends to keep them nice and soft. Another product that I love to use with my hair extensions is my InStyler. Oh, my hair's gone all haywire after brushing. Is my InStyler. So this is an older InStyler. They actually have a newer model out at the moment, which is so pretty. And so I love to curl my hair with this and also straighten. It's absolutely fabulous. It works amazingly with the GoldFever. So I definitely recommend this as a hairstyling product, and it works fabulous with hair extensions. The curl is so long lasting, and even days after I've curled my hair, I'll brush it out and it will still have this gorgeous like Hollywood wave in your hair. So that is a great product for hair extensions. So they're just some of my tips. Also, you should you should want to separate your bonds. So obviously when you first get them in, the bonds are nice and tied up against your scalp, and they're all like separated because they've just been put in. But a kind of couple of weeks later, about a month later, you want to kind of just make sure that everything is not sticking together, because sometimes the little bonds can kind of get wrapped around each other. So when you're watching TV or having a cup of tea, you just want to kind of like separate the extensions, just kind of pull them apart like that, and then your hair won't get matted, because sometimes they can get a little bit matted together if you leave them. So if you're on holidays, especially with the sun and the sand and the sea, everything can get a bit messy in the hair situation. So you want to kind of keep an eye on that and make sure you're separating them, and that way they will last longer. So to finish this video, I thought I would bust a few myths. I don't know do I have many, but I have a few. And these are things that people have said to me along the way about hair extensions, and I'm kind of looking at them like, are you serious? That doesn't happen. So the first one is it sore on your head? Is it sore when you lie down? Is it sore when you're sleeping? And to be honest, if you get your hair extensions applied properly by somebody who knows what they're doing, you shouldn't have any soreness. Maybe in the beginning, your first set of hair extensions might feel a bit funny on your head, and you feel like feels a bit weird when you're sleeping the first night, but because I've gotten so many, honestly, like I don't even feel it anymore. I can't even feel them now, like, and especially not when I'm sleeping or lying down. There's no feeling whatsoever, and if you get a good quality brand applied by somebody who knows what they're doing, then you should be great. Another thing is, yeah, that they feel really weird, and they feel really weird when you touch your head. Not really, like obviously you've got something there, so like yeah, you can feel it a little bit, but it's not like this big like lumps under your hair or anything. It's quite natural feeling, and especially with these GoldFever bonds, they're really tiny. So that's another thing that you can see it when your hair is tied up. You can tie up your hair when you have hair extensions. If you get like bad hair extensions with like micro beads and kind of other little things that you can really see, then yeah, maybe you can tie up your hair. But if you go for something that's kind of top of the range and high quality like these GoldFever ones, then you can tie up your hair because the bonds are literally invisible. As you've seen in many of my videos, my hair has been tied up and you can never really see anything. Obviously, if you're up close, yeah, you could probably see something if you have your hair tied up and maybe you haven't washed it in a couple of days. But other than that, you really cannot see anything, and they're really great. So yeah, that's my kind of like myth busting things for hair extensions, my top tips and my ideas on whether you should either go for it or hold off, or things to do if you're thinking about getting hair extensions. So I hope I've helped you today if you are thinking of getting them, or you just love hair extensions and you just got them for the first time. So yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this vlog today. If you have, then make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below if you'd like to see anything like this in the future, and of course subscribe to All About Aoife if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.